Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I will inform you about British parliamentary debate. In British parliamentary debate, there are motion. What is motion? Motion is what we call the topic that is being debated. It's stated in format, this house would, or this house believed that, blah blah blah. Or we can say THW or THD. In the debate, there are two sides. There are government and opposition. In government, there are opening government and closing government. In opening government, there are Prime Minister and Deputy of Prime Minister. In closing government, there are Member of Government and Government Whip. Next, in opposition. In opposition, there are two teams. There are opening and closing opposition. In opening opposition, there are leader of opposition and deputy leader of opposition. And in closing opposition, there are member of opposition and opposition whip. Who is the first speaker and the last speaker? The first speaker is Prime Minister. The second is leader of opposition. The third is deputy of Prime Minister. The fourth is deputy leader of opposition. The fifth is a member of government. The sixth is member of opposition. The seventh is government whip, and the last is opposition whip. Only one team of the four teams will win. The meaning that teams that argue on the same side still competing by each other. So in the debates, only one team will win. The judges will decide it, the winner of the debate. The head judge is called the chair, and the other judges are called panelists. Sometimes the motion released in advance and sometimes the motion released just before the debate, and only 15 minutes are given to each team to prepare their arguments, and digital devices and access the internet are not allowed during their prepare their arguments and during the debate. Only 7 minutes are given to each speaker to speak, to explain their argument. From the opening government, the first speaker will define their motion and then will provide argument for their side. And the second speaker will rebut arguments made by other side. In opening opposition, the first speaker will rebut government's argument, and the second speaker will provide arguments for their side. In the closing government, the first speaker will provide further arguments in favor of motion, and the second speaker will summarize his entire debate on behalf of government side. And in the closing opposition, the first speaker will provide further arguments in favor of motion, and the second speaker will summarize his entire debate on behalf of opposition side. The next is POI, or point of information. The first and the last minutes, no POI can be overt because that is the time protected. POI are short statements or questions that the opposite side can use to challenge the speaker. This can't be more than 15 seconds during speaker's speech. And the debater who wants to give POI will stand up and give an indication such as extending a hand forward or saying point of information, and that can decide whether or not to accept the POI is the speaker. Well guys, that's information about British parliamentary debate. I hope from this video you will improve your knowledge about British parliamentary debate. That's all, and bye bye.